Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, y'all? We're just going straight into it today. I've got very limited time at the moment, so I'm just going to run through and try to do a little rapid fire on the markets real fast. Um, Pretty decent. Nothing really interesting about these total two closes. Just kind of chilling right there. Bitcoin dominance finally taking a stall, but will it stop? I don't know yet. It hasn't yet, so no change of behavior there quite yet. Let's go to Mama Bear. This is actually kind of nice. I like this candle. Did not get closed below these EMAs. That's super sexy. We didn't want to see that yesterday, and we didn't. Closed above it. Now we have the chronological order, but we do have the Mama still right above it. But this is looking a little bit better than it was previously. We are attempting to make a new high. Let's see if we can take this wick out here, or this this wick here at about 59K. I would really like to see that and not struggle right. Like I'm almost hit it. So let's see if we can get above that 59,000 area. That would be great for confluence on some bullish action. Yeah, nice. We almost have a reset on the daily futures CME, so that's pretty sweet. Another few days, as long as it stays above like 55-ish, we should get all that. And the only thing we'd be missing is dominance on the DMI, which is pretty damn important, to be fair. And the bulls still got quite a bit of work to do to get that. They probably will have to get above 61K for that to kick in. Let's see how the weekly's shaping up. Weekly's shaping up pretty good, just closing above these highs again, so nothing really to see there, except just still lost momentum on the RSI, so that kind of sucks. But overall, if it's just holding this 55-ish thousand level, good to go. Ethereum kind of just hanging out here, just had after getting up in this range, it's really done absolutely nothing for this last week, just kind of going sideways. Watch this trend line though, it is creeping up, so we only got a couple more days. You know, we got that SNL crap tomorrow, I believe, right? So do keep an eye out for some crazy price action off of that. Futures looking okay. Let's see how they're shaping up. Weekly gapped up. I mean, they look a little bit better than the than spot price, but same prices though, about 32-ish hundred. As long as it's holding that, it's fine. Litecoin looks pretty damn good still, and same shit as yesterday. We are kind of putting these little stalling patterns in, as we've discussed earlier in the week. Like, we're expecting lots of rallies, although not the biggest rallies like we did have, but we did expect to see a bunch of pumping into the Doge Father sell the news event. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It buy the rumor, sell the news. So that's what kind of seems like what's happening here. We'll know tomorrow at least. And I am mostly flat now. I just kind of want to be more flat going into that announcement. Or not announcement. It's kind of announcement, I guess. But we'll see how that pans out. Ethereum Classic getting a little bit of a rejection here, but still okay. Really, as long as it's above about $100, I mean, it still looks pretty good. If we zoom in a little bit, yeah, about $100 too on the medium or on the lower time frame, so that's good. XRP kind of, man, it's not really, it's kind of nice, but it really needs to clear that 166 area. Kind of getting rejection so far, and again, no momentum on these dailies, and with that big event coming up tomorrow, it's just a little bit risky. It's kind of like a little Fed announcement or something. XLM is rallying pretty hard. This is pretty nice. If we get this daily above 66 cents, that would be pretty sexy. And this weekly shaping up to be a pretty nice close. See if we can get follow through on that. But anything back below about 55 cents, I'd be a little bit concerned. Dots trying to get going here. This is nice. Hovering above $38, man. It looks good. Get back below there, you're just in the stupid box, and then it's just a big nothing burger. But it's starting to look okay. Link getting some follow through. This looks good. Link closing above 51.60-ish. Probably gets us to that upper 50s target. So Link showing some relative strength. It's got DMI. It's got RSI. It's got the structure. Anything pretty much above this horizontal and even above like $44 looks pretty good. ADA getting some continuation. Just hovering above these highs on this range that we were in for a while at around like 150-ish. And then ultimately that 136 level, but really 150 right now. As long as it's holding about mid 150s, this looks intact. Bitcoin Cash, this looks a little overheated. I would not be surprised to see this come back down and test the lower 1,000 handle. See how that weekly closes in a couple days. But yeah, I would not be surprised to see this roll and give a little bit of a test into, yeah, between like 1,100, like the 1,100 handle. Looking a little bit heavy there. BSV, also same thing, just getting kind of doji at the horizontal, getting rejection so far. This looks like it does want to come back and test over here, confirm this as a move up. So a little bit of time on that. EOS, same, getting up here to this rejection. This is kind of a rejection of this zone so far. So see if bulls can close above that on a daily or higher. But I mean, the structure still looks good. I mean, it'd be totally normal just to come back and test these previous highs before resuming the trend. XMR getting a major follow through. We were really liking this bullish candle that engulfed back over here, and we are getting that nice pump today, stretching for that 600 level. So that's pretty nice to see. Good job, XMR. As long as it's holding about 420, hell yeah, looks good. ZEC, Zcash looks fine too, above about 285-ish, and really ultimately above 260, which is pretty far to be fair. You know, it's 20% from here, but you know these are just some big moves. So you know, about 280 looks fine, and it does look like it wants to reach this 440-ish target. So if it lost like 300, I'd probably be a little bit concerned for that test. But I mean, it's not like that far. Considering, but below 300 probably gets us down to retest this horizontal. Dash getting rejected from its horizontal too. That's not a surprise. That doesn't mean it's bearish or anything, but you know, it's just it'll usually reach for that and then come back and retest. Love to see a test back to about 370-ish, 380, and then have some continuation. That would be a very sexy chart. This chart looks very good on all the oscillators still. Dogecoin, not really getting much out of that. Let's go to the dollar pairing. Dollar pairing looks pretty damn good still. As long as it's holding this 57, you can see it closed right freaking on it. Yesterday's close, so that's pretty funny. And now the open was right on it, and we are hovering. So maybe we get one more last little pump, but I do think this is a very risky thing to hold into tomorrow. Getting follow through on ES, that's a beautiful thing. Very, very nice. I mean, if this thing can close above here, this horizontal box, I mean, dude, man, we're probably going to reach and start working our way up to the mid 4,000s on this over time. Especially if we can get the oscillators flip back bullish, which looks like they're attempting to do. In Q, kind of getting rejected. It needs the most work. A little bit of resistance at about 13.8. So it's really kind of range bound between like 13.8-ish in this 13.3 area until it's like very neutral in between those areas. Dow getting follow through on that beast mode candle yesterday, doing what it's supposed to do. Very sexy right here. This is great price action, guys. I would not be surprised to see this hitting the 35.5 area or so. And we'll just have to go from there. Let's see. I guess obviously right now, but this looks really good, man. Major support about in the 34.3, low 34,000 area. As long as it's holding above that, I do think it's going to work its way up there. Russell finally getting some bid off this hammers candle on the daily, and the EMAs are still opening, but they're not dominant yet. Really needs to get above 2,300, and I think if it gets back above 2,300, it's probably going to hit this 2,400 target pretty quick. And conversely, man, anything back below this horizontal 2163 starts to get bad news bears. DJT, this thing has just been bullish as hell. I mean, there's just nothing bearish about this chart at all. VIX getting monkey hammered, so no more VIX spike. That looks like it's getting rejected, getting semi-rejected on VVIX. It looks worse on spot VIX, but it is kind of holding this trend line. But it is lower highs. It's pretty neutral. It doesn't really mean that much. Oil trying to catch a bid here, bouncing off the 10 simple. This is a great place. Came right to that 64 level we were looking for as major support, and it bounced right off of that. So that's really nice. Bulls are confirming so far that 64 upper 63 handle is an important level. So that still looks nice for confluence. ZB, oh, look at this. It did break over, but it got totally rejected. And we don't usually use the low time frames. I'm trying not to, but for this, I got to zoom in and see what happened. Man, what a big move in the morning, and then like before the market even opened, regular session, and then it just rolled over. That's pretty crazy. Kind of a bearish candle there, and rates went right to that trend. Wow, damn, those things went. That's a big move for rates. Very interesting. Not sure what to make of that, except this trend line's being respected, but it's still right under the box. Pretty odd price action right there for bonds. Dollar. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. We thought it would hold on. Death. It is actually breaking down. This is really ugly for the dollar. Holy crap, yeah. I did not expect that. I thought it would hold this better. This closes below this. I mean, we got to zoom out then to a weekly. I mean, maybe a little support in the 89 handle, but this is kind of redominance on a weekly time frame for Dixie bearishness. Wow. And Euro's breaking out too, so wow, all right. Well, dollar weakness continues, it looks like. I guess Euro and a bunch of other currencies are going to start rallying hard. Is major resistance here at this 21, like 6-ish area. Man, we get past that, like this thing's probably going to run up to the underbelly of this trend line, which would be, that means dollar down like in upper 80s. And man, we lose 89, like, wow, that might get really ugly. That's kind of crazy. DAX breaking out here again. That's a pretty nice little reaction off this sell. Almost engulfing candle, and we are getting continuation. So that close above here is actually pretty nice for continuation on that guy. Getting a little bit weak here, but I mean, it still ultimately is a higher low and right on the 200 MA. So kind of just filling this out even more, and it is kind of a symmetrical, a ascending triangle there. Gold getting some more follow through. Look at that, reaching already almost today to our the daily, which we've been targeting. This is super sexy for gold. This weekly close is pretty beast mode. The 2-day is going to be pretty awesome. We're about to, oh no, we won't. We're going to need to wait till Monday for this to close. I really want to see this close above here, because a lot of times when we get over the 2-day for the first time on a sell-off, it does like to get rejected. I've noticed a few times, so be a little cautious. I'm going to peel off some of my metals longs in anticipation of that, because you always can buy back in. And I would love to load back up at around upper 1700s. That would be nice. I mean, I still have positions, but you know, I'll reload there. But this is starting to look super good. Daily is getting dominance here. We just don't want to see something like this over here. All right. Silver still looking pretty nice. Same kind of thing though. If we go to the 2-day, it doesn't do it. It doesn't seem as much as gold does. Gold for some reason gets real violent on the 2-day a lot of times, right around it, especially if it's going to get rejected. If bears are going to say no dice, a lot of times you will see that pretty much happen within the next 2 or 3 candles. So at least it's kind of easy to know when that's going to most likely pop up. Platinum looking pretty good, just kind of making incremental highs, lows, just grinding real slow. I really like this. Let's just keep doing this methodical price action. All good. Whoa, sorry, that was probably really loud. Let's see here. Platinum. Oh, whoa, platinum taking a big hit today. Okay, so that is interesting. That is interesting. Shit, that's a little threatening of this trend breaching the 21. So, all right, platinum. Well, all right. Well, yeah, platinum looks like it's getting a little bit heavy now. So I'd be a little bit more careful with this. It looked a lot more bullish, but this is a pretty good candle. There's some pretty big moves today. Let's see. All right. I think that's it. Wow, ETC just continues to get pummeled from these highs. It's down. Look at that, 30% from these highs already. Just murder fest. I did take a short on that yesterday, but I already took it off. It was just a little scalp, especially in these bullish conditions. You don't want to. I don't want to hold those too long. But yeah, very nice price action for Bitcoin, but it needs follow through. We don't want this to come right to the mama and then just get rejected and come back and make the body inside of here for the daily, which was in about 6 hours, so plenty of time. But let's see some strength on this, and I'd really like to see a close above 59,000. But even one above like 58,000 would be decent. It would be okay, but still some work to do on the daily time frames for that. Let's see what's going on in the world of positions here. Fang. Oh, wait, what did that say? CME. What? No, they're not. I looked at it yesterday and I did not see them on there. I'm calling BS. They better put them on there. I was literally about to move some money over because they were being little punks. Now they're saying that they have it. I literally looked. What are they taxing on them commissions? Oh, it's just regular commissions. Okay, whatever then. It's like $1. Damn. All right, little bastards. Okay, well that's good. Maybe they literally just added them because that totally could have happened. Let's see. Because I literally looked yesterday. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I don't see them. What are they talking about? MBT. MBT right there. MBT. I'm searching that right now. It's not pulling up anything with that label. Look at this right here. If I go here, we go MBT. I hit that. Telesystems, telecom, corporate, nothing. I don't see that. What are they talking about? Well, let's try just like looking it up different way. There's Grayscale, Bitcoin Fund. Hold on, let's. Yeah, all they see. Look, I even looked up their list. Look, this is all they have on futures backed, and the reference rate. What are they talking about, man? Huh. That's interesting. Damn, that sucks. I wish they were on here. Maybe it's like a different... Yeah, what the hell? Interested. Maybe you have to like... Maybe I have to like sign up. Sometimes you have to do that and like add permissions to certain things. Let's see if that's the case. Just had to add. It's like, oh, make sure you can trade this. You get a pass. Nice bounce for CGC here. I like that right on the lows. I almost bought some yesterday, but it's a little bit tough of a trade. It's always hard to buy those in the lows. What is this? Request and configure. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Trading permissions. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. What? Whatever. What? You will be... Why is that? That's lame. I mean, I guess whatever. I don't know. That's kind of whack. I don't understand why they doing that. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, interactive. What? I didn't change anything, though. What? Ah, damn it. What the hell, man? This is, like, stupid. Sorry about this. Should be doing this probably earlier, but, I mean, what the hell, man? Alright, where is the account settings? Alright, anyway, CGC is looking pretty good. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. What? Yeah, it says I have crypto futures on there. I don't know why it won't work. That's pretty lame. Pretty damn lame. What do I do this? I think I can do a chat box. What? No. What? User guys, phone support, chat room. There we go. Alrighty. Nokia getting in some nice follow through. Looking for that kind of here after this consolidation. We just like, man, that's looking pretty good. Getting that pressure, let the 10 EMA catch up. So this is looking pretty damn sexy. Still holding my calls on that. No, dude. I was trying to get you to like search our stuff first, and it's like, no, dude. We're trying to talk to a live person. I already went through the damn FAQ. Alright, so loading that chat box up. Sorry about that, guys. Block churn, what are you doing? Let's go. Okay, Master kind of finding some legs here. Riot attempting to, but still looking kind of crappy. What's Tesla doing today? Nothing really, kind of getting rejected, so still looking kind of bad. Let's go top traded. Let's look at. Alright, so most everything is kind of up today. Looks like. Let's go look at the heat map. Yeah, interesting. Kind of, yeah, mostly green, flat day, so that's pretty good. Mostly advancing versus declining. Oh, this is interesting. Above 50 MA, so a lot of stuff is, it's almost like half and half. That's kind of surprising. Let's see. Nice. All these getting love today for the most part, except mirror token. Maybe this is an opportunity though. This is kind of a sexy zone right here. Let's see on the watch list if we got. Oh, look at that! Damn it, Tilray pumping. This was a great buy yesterday. Right on this, but just didn't follow through on that one. But hey, whatever. It still has a lot of resistance right around where it rallied to. So a lot of stuff kind of rallying and giving it up today. So that's kind of interesting. What is this? Eventbrite rallying off these lows. Okay. Yeah, some pretty decent rallying here. Except for on this one, Klein getting murder fest. Ooh, and Qubit, Quantum Tech, it's getting slapped. We are coming back to this big consolidation zone in the weekly. So this is actually kind of an interesting spot for this stock. This might have some opportunity right here. Let's see, what is like some risk? Probably about 25-ish% or so. MJ&A, man, all right, getting a little bit of weed bouncing. Okay, that's good. That's good. How about these energy? We getting some energy bounces. Nice. We were looking for those on the sell-off from Earl. Yeah, I did some Oxy yesterday and some Fang. Both of those are coming in pretty good today. What else? Hecla Mining obviously doing fairly well still, although it's kind of just chilled out. I don't think it's really done anything today. Yeah, just like 1% less than. Nikola Parts, that one's kind of sucks. Vert, Blackberry. Oh, DHT is I kind of like this one here. They're all stacked on each other. I wish that the long-term MAs were flipped. So that is a little concerning, actually. Let me zoom in on the daily. You know what? I'm actually going to take this off on the daily. I have a small win on this one. I entered in at, what do I see it here? 6. Oh, sorry, that's where it is. 607-ish. I entered it in the 580s. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take this off. I got a decent win on it. And I kind of don't like where it's coming up to right here. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit on that. Wait, what? DCP. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mixing these up. I'm thinking about this stock right here. Oh my gosh, they're so similar. Actually, I'm not going to take this off. Look at this. Fundamentals, look at that. Beats or misses earnings by 40%. Let's rally. This actually looks fine. I'm actually going to keep holding this. DHT, though, I do have. And sorry, I was correct. I misread that. I'm at just a really, really small loss on that one. So it's still not really that great looking, though, to be fair. You know what? I'm actually still going to take this one off for a loss. It's like so tiny. I don't know. I just really don't like the chart now. It kind of looks funny. All right. So dropped that. Let's see, what else do we got? Hecla, that's good. APD, what's Region doing? Region still trying to... Alright, that's kind of a good reaction off of this area. Beat some earnings. Maybe we can get some continuation. I don't really care if it beats or whatever. I'm just like that we're past the earnings. That's the good part. Dang, what was that stock I was just looking at? In the watch list, the quantum computing one. I want to see if they have options on that. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah. Alright, does this have options? Because I definitely would like to take a stab at this. I hope it does. It probably doesn't, but it does not. No. Okay, not a surprise. Man, this is just... I might just nibble really small here, because this is pretty wild penny stock, and I mean, it could easily dump 20-30% from here, so I might just do a... And there's no oscillators. This is just horizontal stuff. I do make trades like this sometimes if they're just coming to really big support areas. Let's see. Oh, man, the monthly is kind of... shit. That's a tough one. But just because it's all right here, I'm just going to take a really small stab on this. I'm going to do like a fifth of a position on this guy and see what happens. We'll just kind of nibble on it for now. It's let's see, how's the market? Is it pretty liquid? Ah, dang. It's not very liquid. All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to mull that a little bit. Let me sit on that for a sec. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play that or not. All right. Do I want to take off some more Nokia here? We do have major resistance at this level, and I do have options. You know what? Yeah, they expire next week, so I probably should take those off, and I'll just leave the... I actually have a few sets of those, so I'm just going to take off the short-term ones, because if we get any pullback at all, they're going to lose a lot of money in gains. Or they're just going to lose a lot of the gains as the theta and gamma really kicks in towards the end of the cycles. But overall, this still looks really good, though. I mean, probably is going to run to the upper 5 handle. Man, yeah, but major resistance, so here at about 520, which is exactly where it hit. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take that off. Only the short term. And I might just leave my shares on. Let me look at what I got going here. Really? Those have only made... What? That's kind of surprising. I feel like they would have made more. I guess they're... Yeah, that theta burn, man. That shit gets you, bro. Let me see here. What's the time on this guy? Days to expiration. 14 days. So it's actually 2 weeks. But those last 2 weeks, man, the gamma weeks, that shit is pretty brutal, man. It'll get you. What? No. Oh, that's why. Okay, let's take those off. Alrighty. Today, we do like that. Huh. Yeah, I thought that would be up a little bit more, but it is not. Hell, my straight call is up a lot more than the call spread is, which is very weird. It is very odd. Alright, whatever. I guess I'm going to take some of these, I'm going to take some of these shares off. Oops. 50. This must have been 350. Oh yeah, that'll free up a lot of some buying power too, so that's good. Alright. Click, click, cling, cling. Got it. Alrighty. Alright, so took a little bit of profits there. We'll see what happens. Sweet. Okay, so metal's still holding that. HPI, I reloaded on that yesterday, so that ended up being a nice trade. Lowered my basis a little bit, so that's nice. So now I'm like, my basis is super low down here, about where price is. So that's super sexy. I like that. Gonna continue to hold that guy. Should I take Heckloff? I think I probably should. Man, although shit, at the end of the day here, we're getting some Pompey McPompson. Dang, well, shit, maybe not. What are metals doing right now? Nothing. Silver's up. Silver's up a little bit. Man, you know, it's hard. It's hard to keep. You know, maybe I will just leave them on. They do look pretty damn good. So, so give me one. All right, let's see here. Pumpity pump, pow pow. Let's go pow pow. I do like this one. This is pretty nice. Structure still. How's the weekly going to close on it? Not super sexy, but it's still bullish on all the time frames though, and oscillators. Or not all the time frames, but on the high time frames. But let's see. 2-day bullish. Nope, 2 days kind of neutral-ish. 3 days bullish though. Weekly's bullish, and the monthly is. Wow, the monthly. I didn't look at this monthly chart before. This monthly is freaking awesome. It does have, I mean, this is pretty deep. It could even retrace on a monthly, like about 30-ish%. But man, pretty good, man. As long as this thing is holding about $6 on the daily, maybe even 550. That's a little deep. It's like 20%, but I do like it. I do like that chart for show, though. All right, so for the metal thing, I gotta make a decision on that. Do I want to... I think that I do. Yeah. Yeah, because I want this confirmation. I'm going to go with like what I was saying earlier. I'm just going to peel off a little bit, can always add back, and then we can go from there. All right, let's see. And I'll be wrapping this up here shortly. It's already way longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. Oh my God, did my chat pop up? Hold on 1 second. All right, so we'll do that. Damn, little Pumpy McPumpson. What is Hecla doing? Is Hecla still around? No? Huh. Man, yeah, this chart on Hecla. Oh, that weekly. Look at that weekly, though. Dude, if this thing can close like this in the next hour and a half, whew, that's pretty damn beast mode. We are coming up on major resistance, though, so I have to be a little bit cautious here. But, man, that is super... this is starting to look pretty damn sexy. So I'm just going to take off the... Let's see, how long are these options out till? I still got 40 days on them. Shit, that's a pretty good amount of time. I think I'm just going to peel off the shares and leave the options on right now. That's what I'm going to go with. Just to lighten up. Like I said, I will reload happily on any dips, but we're just kind of coming up on these major resistance levels. All right, so there we go. Took the shares off, but I'm still going to hold the options on there and see what happens. And I still got the black, or the SLV, so I'm going to hold on to that still. And I think that's all for today. Let's go through a couple of these and make sure they still look bullish and that I still want to hold them. Regeneron, yeah, it's okay. Got its earnings out of the way. How's the weekly looking? It's all right. Back above the trend line. And it's a pretty small position, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, this thing could dump like all the way down to here, and I still wouldn't be that concerned. So, yeah, we'll just let that ride. APD, let's go to that one. Yep, still like this. How did it do on earnings? Doesn't say. Whatever. Oh, because they're not out yet. It's still Monday. Okay, so cruising. Let me go see what this chat guy said. Oh, they're like making their own ticker symbol, BRR. Why would they do that? But isn't this going to be the, I don't know. Let's go see. Wait a second. Limit 1. Maybe they just don't offer the large one or something. Huh. Okay. Well, that's cool. So they do have it, it looks like. Well, that's great news. Awesome. Don't have to sweep money into another account. All right, back to some end of week management here. Fang is probably going to be fine. I mean, we just put those on yesterday. SLV, Blackberry just holding on. I have just a spread on this, and it's just not in a great spot, but it's already pretty much at max loss on a option spread, so this is whatever. I'm just kind of got some hopium on that one that it just gets some kind of pump out of here, but it will have to pump pretty damn hard. But whatever, it doesn't really matter because it's already, like I said, hit its loss. Let's see, CGC is kind of whatever. It's in a similar boat, and they both only have 2 weeks left, so hopefully Gamma can be my friend with some price action here, but can't really do anything with those, and there's no point in taking off max loser bull calls or put spreads or call spreads if you have time and they can't lose any more money. It's just like, might as well just hold it and maybe you get lucky. Don't trade like that all the time, but that's why I set those up that way at first. So if it does go to max loss, that's like kind of already my management is built in. So it's like, whatever, that didn't work out. So it's all good. Oh, BTAC, this one just sucks. That one's been a little thorn in my side for a hot minute, this guy, but it is trying to base right here. So maybe that'll be cool. We'll see. It's a smaller position, so it's not like super concerning, but it has grown some teeth on it. I have not managed that one super well, but again, it's small, so it's not hurting me. Let's see, that DCP one looked really good, so we're just going to hold that. How about parts? Parts is kind of looking weak. It's barely holding on. I'm going to hold it as long as it's holding above this local low in this 200, and so we'll just kind of chill with that. Let's see here. Let's see. APD, we already looked. Codex. Did we look at Codex? Let me look at Codex. Codex. Ooh, Codex is barely hanging on, man. Anything back below this tail right here, and I'm completely out. And that one is also smaller. I could actually add to that one right here, because I did leave wiggle room for me to do that. And the weekly 200 is printing right underneath it. Well, a little ways underneath it, about $6. But you got all this weekly business here. You know what? I actually am going to add just a tiny bit, just a little wee bit to this. It's only about a quarter position anyway. And so I'm going to add just another quarter on that. Let's see here. Alright, so I added a little bit to that, but anything below this, like 7, let's zoom in a little bit, because the weekly, what is this wick, or tail? 86. So, we'll do about here. We'll set an alert. Alright, very nice. Alright, what else do we want to do? I think that's it. We went through everything, and I'm comfortable holding everything else. Let's go to OxyClean. Oh, yeah, this is looking super sexy. I like this a lot. It does have earnings on Monday, though, so you do have a little bit of risk from that, but that's okay. I love this setup here, and the weekly even looks pretty good. Let's go back to the main list and wrap this up with Bitcoin and everything. So Bitcoin, let's go. Come on, close above 58,000 at least. Ultimately, 59 will be way more better. The oscillators are flipping, or the EMAs are flipping up. Oscillators still need some work. So, and futures are pretty much agreeing almost exactly the same, except if we just stay above this price though on futures for another few days, this is actually going to be pretty damn bullish, because we're going to reset and we'll be above the mama, and all we need is the dominance to be regained on DMI. So futures looking slightly better than spot price. And just like I said, I have de-risked a lot for the weekend. I don't want to hold. I think it's going to be very volatile into tomorrow night. So I just rather not deal with it and not have the stress. And I'll come back probably Sunday and maybe late Saturday night, see what happens. I'll be watching, and then we'll just go from there. Market's rallying too, looking really good. These weeklies they're about to post almost across the, well, not across the board, sorry. Everything except for NASDAQ and Russell are looking really good, especially Dow. I mean, this is beast mode. This is like super bullish candle right here, just like we got yesterday. So looking pretty good. All right, guys, much love, peace. Also, catch y'all tomorrow. I hope you all have a great Friday and weekend. Much love. It's been Z-Rex with No Noise. I'm out.